Okay, good morning again, everybody. So, I'm gonna do yet another farms reading as per usual, alright? Oh dear, okay, Kiwi Farms, Death Vats, you put me on a sinking ship. Alright. First person is Catastrophes, Wreck X and Effects, less known hit Earthshaker. Yesterday at 8:28 p.m. So who's moonlighting as a North African taxi driver, Yaba or Sam? Why so many little trees, air fresheners? Gumming 3082. Yesterday at 10:14 p.m. Damn, I always forget that Yaba has a teenage son. Even the shit normal parents do is painfully embarrassing to teenagers. Imagine how mind-splittingly awful it must be with those two. Just fucking imagine. On top of all the shit they've undoubtedly been through, having Sam move in and making your mother's public life even more of a mockery, just as you and all your classmates, friends, etc. are getting to know everything about each other online. Also, that call with Nags on Gigi's channel is only shit because they let him do his dumbass shtick for too long. Negs is so fucking boring that I have no idea how anyone can listen to him for over 5 seconds, even to critique or make fun of him. Yeah, well, I can answer that question. I can answer that question. I have desensitized myself to putting up with him at this point. So, I could tolerate it. I could tolerate a lot of shit. I've already tolerated more than enough shit as it is. And I could continue to tolerate more because of how thick my skin is. Like, he's still a giant pussy. Not in so many ways anymore. Betty, Heffa, you could never. Yesterday at 10:54 p.m., Tato Ferry said, I'm sorry, but isn't this Holly a bodega babe, an attic refugee after one of Ron's meltdowns? Holly Big Mac. Yeah, Holly Big Mac used to be in both the attic and the bodega. I'm not sure exactly what the heck happened to her, but she was also in my community and in my chats too at one point. So yeah, she was a bodega babe and an attic refugee. Yes, Holly, the meth head, has an affinity for shitty men and loves them. Kalamazoo to Timbuktu said, is my tinfoil hat theory correct? Is Nick Rakita the attorney who was advising Yaba and Scam to take down Mr. Moon and the fucking fan fiction farmers? Wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility, but nothing concrete to substantiate if it went beyond comments. In other words, I bet Nick would want monetary compensation before telling anyone to do anything. The man is likely hurting too financially, and Holly, the meth addict, wouldn't be able to deliver with an incentive. Sam Telfer did, in fact, threaten to sue the farms, as did our beloved AK. Both of them can deny it for the rest of eternity, but they threatened suing off and on for a year. I don't understand how they say one thing and conveniently have amnesia later, pretending it was never slated. This strategy only works for the casual viewer. I see some people are butthurt that Nags was on a panel with Gigi and Belinda. I don't like the douche, but damn, it was still entertaining to see a variety of people and guests. Is Negs running for mayor hilarious? Yes, I think he's highly unqualified. That stream was the first time in years I saw Gigi, Belinda, DC, Hussey, and Negs on a live stream having a conversation and laughing. That's the carefree shit people need from time to time. Nobody is besties or braiding each other's hair, but it's a nice shift from the usual bullcrap. I even appreciated Hikate's daughter coming to speak her mind. Shameful existence. Today at 12:37 a.m. I think Owl genuinely tries to do things right, but her proclaimed values are so chaotic and focused on moral superiority that she ends up in hard to defend positions. Her current one being, you can make me stop making content about you by harassing my family. Tragic did call her parents, so no more tragic. Letitia, I don't know who the heck that is, did not call her parents, so let's cover her again. In one of her lives before her break, she even said something like, yeah, I would jump into the Chantal reaction sphere where it not that crowded. were it not that crowded when explaining why she doesn't blame Yaba for doing it, which is the exact opposite of her previous position of being too good to ever make content of that kind. Though it's possible she meant her problem was with focusing on a single cow, not with Chantal content as such. Sorry, no timestamps today, but I'll go look for them if necessary. I still like her and think it's her business whom she wants to apologize to, but these things are just hard to justify or even make sense of. I disagree with people calling her bodega, though. You're watering down the B word. I listened to the live Gigi and Belinda did, and it was fun, even though I can't believe they let Neg say all that crap without laughing at him. And I'm not even talking about old things. He got inspired to run for a mayor when he learned the current guy wasn't educated on segregation. And did he really say he doesn't care about his views? 5036 was like, yeah, I like to do the podcast. Even 13, 5044, people watching, I don't give a blank. I got something to say. Oh my. There must be enough clips to make a compilation of him crying about his numbers and quitting when he wasn't getting enough views. And that's not in the past, unless we go with Chantal's literal definition of it. Can't we just skip the phase where people pretend he's somehow a changed man? I don't think this race for office is happening as it's further in the future than 48 hours, but if he's looking for ways to entertain himself, I suggest fixing relationships with his kids. Strawberry douche. Today at 2:35 a.m., speaking for myself, I don't pretend he's a changed man. He's the same man with the same mental and emotional illnesses. What's changed is the way he's managing them and mitigating them. He's put in a lot of work to stabilize himself. Could that all blow up? Sure. But he's been maintaining. I have no problem extending grace to people trying to evolve from who they were. I don't believe in imprisoning people in who they were. That's a level of smallness I'm unwilling to engage in. Like you, I sincerely hope he's able to repair his relationships. Arlo Gun 3. Today at 3:31 a.m. My new anti-reactionary. I think they're good. Edit, they're okay. Amberlyn Reed is sick. What is that? Fresh garbage.
I'm going in for another bad seed, but I'm just gonna do a reaction to her reacting to Amber shower
Hang on.
when they're sick and just
wait.
You know what, ladies rolling around on the bed.
Oh, all right. I have no clue who that is, but it's just another person reacted to Amberlyn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm surrounded by assholes. Today at 6:27 a.m. People don't change. Before the internet, they just learned to hide it better from people they didn't want to know and lie better to people who don't know them yet. Now there are 8 billion sets of eyes watching now, 20 years from now, and all points in between. But now they don't even need to hide it because being a shitty person and getting attention for it is still attention. The only time people change now is for optics, always has been. Cock wobbler. Today at 6:46 a.m. Lols, B. Bacon. Mom constantly fighting online and talking to the cops about internet feuds. CPS at your house all the time. Dad, the P word. Stepmom running the printer day and night, stuffing binders full of memes she swears she's going to take to court. Finally, get your learner's permit. Think you and mom are going to spend time together learning how to drive. Get in the car, excited to learn. First thing your mom does is start snapping pictures while being mindful of reflective services to own the haters online. Can't make this shit up. Ha 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 ha. I believe the sorry losers. My schedule is full is being directed towards Keemstar without having the big 370 balls to outright say it. He wanted Yaba on last night about the FFG versus Yaba fight. He asked people to spam her to get on panel. Sam told them she was busy. Okay, Sam says, sorry for the delay, but we were just told you're asking for Yaba again. She's busy today with the kids, so she will once again decline. Have a great show. I did chuckle when Wings couldn't remember Yaba's name and called her the other woman. He did remember FFG's name, though. Later on, when Keemstar was searching through Yaba's Twitter to figure out why she's mad at him because someone super chatted saying she refused to go on LCL again, Wings said she's probably mad because they talked about a meth boyfriend. Almost correct, Wings. You missed a key part. He was a meth P-word baby daddy. Keemstar also said, Yo Mama is working behind the scenes, putting a Girl World show together, which I assume will be part of the Lolcow world Keem is creating. The whole Yaba FFG discussion is on and off for around 10 minutes, starting at 58 minutes. Timestamp link. Ask My Dominatrix, just documenting Deirdre being a spiteful bitch to an innocent woman because Chantal approved a comment on her channel. She's gone on a whole rage last night posting Salah's family. Salah's family, who has never been associated with Chantal's channel, and by all accounts have no association with Chantal at all. Perfectly imperfect. Salah's sister's YouTube channel used to credit him, but she took it down. Wonder why. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram. Okay. Special thanks to my sister who edited my video and to my brother who has been a great support. Okay. She took it down because she didn't want to be associated with the Chantal circus, and you just unleashed the clowns on her because Chantal approved a comment on her channel. Deirdre really believes the only person who would make a fake YouTube account as one of her children is Chantal. For months, she's had people in her Twitter comments posting pictures of her family trolling her. I posted them here because the first time I found one, I didn't realize who the account was posting pictures of until it was pointed out to me. Deirdre was trolled, and she's so spiteful she took it out on this very innocent Muslim woman, but remember, she has more respect than Salah. Okay, and here's Salah's father on Facebook. You can see that Salah follows him. Okay. They've doxed all Salah's siblings. While I'm not surprised by this, what makes all this so much funnier is Deirdre, with her faux compassion and kindness that's so common in liberals. Watch her tweet, "Fuck Trump" later. Oh, look who she's quote tweeting, by the way. Oh, Farrah Fiasco. Nope. You doxed my daughter and minor son, creating YouTube channels in their name and using their picture and then posted to your comment section. I've had this info for over 2 years and never did anything with it. You did this. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. Okay, deleted already. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. Stop your nonsense. Foodie Beauty says, so because you are butthurt that I made fun of your fugly eyebrows, you dox a family, you better hope no one doxes where you work, because I will go scorched earth and send them all of your lovely tweets, fucking weirdo. Fuckwit Feral Farah, the woman who wishes death on little girls. She's had this information for 2 years, you know. Why were you looking for the information of complete strangers that have nothing to do with Chantal? They pearl clutching about doxing until it happens to someone they don't like, and then they're like sharks during feeding time. You did this, Deirdre. Someone trolled you and you lashed out at innocent people just minding their own business in life. It obviously wasn't Chantal, by the way. It was the same person trolling in your Twitter comments for months. That person had a whole lot of pictures of her family, not just her kids. Okay. Perfectly imperfect. Apparently, hashtag Foodie Beauty also created a channel in my minor son's name using his image as well. In case you see it out there, it's not him. Thanks. This woman works in a school with children. Don't worry, kids. Did someone hit you? It's totally fine to go and hit all that person's friends to get to your attacker. Oh, and mandatory P-word accusation is right on time. Rubber, crazy troll banned. So, has anyone else seen the alleged rumor Salah loves child brides? I've seen some talks on other platforms and seen some screenshots claiming to be of him talking about it. Is that what Foodie Beauty has on him? I've never heard this. But hey, it wouldn't be Girl World if the people they hate weren't accused of being a P word. The reason her kid's info is out there isn't because of Chantal, it's because Deirdre would rather the ass pats from strangers online dunking on a death vat Kuwait. She found that information about Chantal, but when it was done to her, she didn't like it. When her family were doxxed, she didn't leave to protect them from nut jobs. She continues to act superior to a death vat in Kuwait. Added some comments from Salah's sister's YouTube channel. Karma01, you can thank Chantal, Salah's fake wife, for outing you. Okay, no, my bully mother did that. These people have no decency or self-control. Okay, Liam Chappelle. Liam Chappelle, you have started your daily trolling early, haven't you? How much did it take to start a new account today? Haha, he replied to another one of my comments with that same reply. For 2 days, I've been trying to figure out what he means. Guess I don't need to lose sleep over it anymore. Ha ha ha. Liam Chappelle, grow up, Chantal. Story time with Uncle Kumaran 5004. Salah is embarrassing your family. You seem very nice and quite intelligent. What happened for Salah to be this way? He should send Chantal home and regain his self-respect. Peace. Chantal's ex-legal counsel. Are you embarrassed of your sister-in-law, Chantal? If she seems nice, why are you bringing Chantal's mess to her channel that's about art? She doesn't even associate with Chantal IRL. How is this her problem? You people can't control yourselves. There's a ton more. Bravo, Deirdre. ETA2, this is embarrassing. Brooklyn to Brixton, you're so talented. I'm so sorry that Chantal is telling her followers to come over here and attack you. She said you didn't come to her and Salah's wedding and you don't invite her to iftar. She said hates your family and she said some horrible things about your mom. I can't repeat it because it was so bad. Why are you lying to this woman for no reason other than hatred of Chantal? All these people are nuts. ETA3, apologies for the third edit. But on this Taz Art account is a link to another account called Taz Read, where she reads children's stories. Here's the description. Okay. I am a school teacher, artist, picture book creator. One of the things I enjoy the most about me job, me job, is reading stories to my elementary students. My channel will have interesting modern stories, classic fairy tale, leveled reads, and educational books. I'll be reading many stories by different authors and few stories made by me. Enjoy watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, Taz. Okay, I am a school teacher, artist, picture book creator, but not a pharmacist. This isn't Salah's sister. They've doxed the wrong woman. Okay, Betty Heffa, you could never. Today at 8:10 a.m. Cockwombler said. Keemstar also said. Okay, I read that already. If this Girl World show comes through, I anticipate it's going to accelerate people knowing more about the nonsense of Yaba. Haha, she must be terrified. Mahavishnu Orchestra, Between Nothingness and Eternity, 25 minutes ago. Okay, Daniel Keem doing something good by accident. What's funny is that the gnome knows there will be a reaction to the show, but not how truly pig mad a reaction it'll be. He has no clue. His bald head has rammed up his own ass, massaging his own prostate. He's watching his money, and his two co-hosts are so fat and broke they can't even think properly. They have no clue what's coming if they let Yo Mama do his clown show. Ask my dominatrix. I'm no mathematics expert, but Perfectly Imperfect says, truly, my son turned 17 last year and it was rough for sure. I didn't even realize it at first, and when it hit me, wow. Perfectly Imperfect, Deirdre. If your son was 17 in 2023, that would make him 18 at the time you made this comment above. 2024, well, yeah. Yep. Okay, is 18 nearly 19 years old considered a minor in the States? Why is she talking about her son like he's 13? Perfectly Imperfect. I'm one lucky mama. My 17-year-old son still tells me he loves me every chance he gets. Oh, geez. He says, could you stop and get me some deodorant on your way home? Either Dove or Old Spice. She says, sure. He says, thanks, love you. And she says, I love you. Me and Blank are skipping the haircut today, but I'm going to go to his house and play his VR golf that he got. I'll let you know when I'm on my way home. She says, cool, sounds fun. He says, yeah, love you. She says, love you. I'm no fan of bringing people's families into this shit pool of girl world, but Perfectly Imperfect's Twitter is filled with information about her son, even messages from him. All right, Perfectly Imperfect. My son turned 18 last month and registered to vote. They messed up his name on his voter registration card, so we went to the voter registration center an hour away and fixed it all on his own. I'm so fucking proud of him. We even know the month he was born, his age, so his year of birth is easily figured out. We know who he voted for and when. He'll even know when we even know he had his wisdom teeth removed in 2023. She has made it so he is very easily doxxed if someone wanted to. 2 years ago, my daughter had her wisdom teeth removed, completely covered by our health insurance. Now, 2 years later, my son needs to get his out, and our health insurance won't cover it, so we have to use dental. It'll cost $800. American healthcare sucks. So why, when you claim to have gone to the police and there was a whole investigation underway? An update. I cannot speak or engage on the doxing situation as advised by law officials. It is no longer considered doxing but harassment and intimidation, as multiple channels have been created using my name and picture and my daughter's name and picture to release more private, and this happened. Perfectly Imperfect. Hey, Missy Moo and Foodie Beauty. My daughter was in tears last night, terrified that her name and picture were doxed. She is a young lady who knows the dangers of being a beautiful young lady, and you put her in danger. Shame, shame, shame. Hashtag Foodie Beauty. A daughter terrified and crying. Would a mother come back into the same community and be even more obsessed with the person who did that to her children and give so much information about those children? This has been said so many times, but do not bring your children into this shit stain of a community. Nothing good comes here. Okay, perfectly imperfect at YouTube. Please help. The channel below is impersonating my daughter. I can send verification if needed. They are also using her picture, which is a picture of her when she was a minor. Please advise. Okay, where did whoever made these accounts get pictures of her children as minors? I know, posted online by themselves or their mother. Online safety is very important. I saved this one for last. Deirdre reveals a lot about her kids on her Twitter. This one was something interesting. Okay, perfectly imperfect. My daughter scored this gem at the Goodwill for $5. Yeah, it's a shirt and it has a black man on it wearing a green hat. I guess it's supposed to be something sexual for St. Patrick's Day. And it says it has a 4-leaf clover covering the man's you know what. And underneath all of that, it says my lucky charm. So that's fun. It's fun. These people, I'm telling you, some of these people in these communities. But yeah, that's been yet another one from me, everybody, as usual. And I will see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day, as always. Bye.